All right, so we have our Max laying down here. Now, first of all, I just want to mention, I highly recommend this is how you operate your system, specifically laying down. It's a very heavy system, so it can succumb to falling and tipping. You don't want to damage any aspect of it. So performance and safety, lay your system down. So now, let's talk about everything that's going on here. So over here, we have the inlet to the system. It is a female garden hose fitting. Currently, I have a plug on here. This is extra. So that is the inlet to your 10-inch carbon filter. Now from here, you have your two hoses that feed your RO membranes. Okay, RO membranes will purify out through the bottom, through the center. You have your pure water. Your pure water is then fed to your 10-inch DI through the inlet here and exits the system through the opposite end male garden hose fitting of your DI housing. Now at the bottom of the system, you'll notice two silver garden hose fittings with restrictors on the inside. These are your flow restrictors. So this restriction is going to allow some water called wastewater to exit your system while your pure water is being permeated and forced through pressure to your DI. So, when first starting up, you want to hook your garden hose to this input here and utilize the waste hose that is provided with your kit. That waste hose will hook up to both of these fittings and allow the wastewater to travel through one hose. And then the hose that you'll hook your water-fed pole to will be on the other end of this DI housing. Now I should mention, you'll expect around a gallon per minute of water on average conditions. Now those conditions can affect your flow. We'll go into detail on how these conditions can affect your flow. But through average conditions, you will see about a gallon per minute from the system. Now, I should touch upon when you're hooking up your system, you want to make sure that you're using a standard garden hose for the supply water. Your hose should have an inner diameter of at least 5/8 or 3/4 inch to be suitable to provide water for the system to perform. You want to avoid using a 3/8 diameter hose to feed your system. Otherwise, you will experience flow issues and possible TDS issues. So, more volume, more flow. With two RO membranes, you will be able to run more than one water-fed pole through the output of this system. So, 1 to 2 poles will be suitable for the output of this system. So now, we're going to talk a little bit about the individual components of this system and how to safely remove them for either replacement or troubleshooting sake.